Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series I take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. We return for the 5th or 6th time I'm doing this series in total. We're in Season 8, and this Unranked to Diamond is a bit different. So the first thing I'll say is if you're excited that it's back, throw a like on it, comment down below something you're interested in or you want me to do. But what's interesting about this Unranked to Diamond is I'm starting on day 1 of a season. I've never done an Unranked to Diamond where I start on day 1. So what I don't really know what I'm going to ban. I'm going to ban nothing. So this episode, I will say, episode 1 is usually a little bit of a mess because I just go into as much of an explaining what this series is going to be as possible. So excuse me for that. But I will say, the benefit of me starting right at the beginning of the season is one of the biggest complaints I've always had with Unranked to Diamond is, oh, you do relatively good in placements every year. Like last year we went 10-0. You just get straight into gold. It's not that realistic to majority of your viewers that are bronze or silver. Now, I'm not guaranteeing we're going to get low rating, but the beginning of a season is notorious for getting placed low. There has been examples even now, already on Reddit, there are some people that have been put in diamond, that were diamond, and have now been put in silver or bronze. So the time that we most likely will get placed low on a new Unranked to Diamond game is now. It's starting right at the beginning of the season. So I am kind of thinking we'll probably get placed in silver, give or take, which is completely fine with me, because then it kind of highlights to where my audience is. Just to point out, right now down there looks kind of pathetic. We will be filling this in with all the champions that we have done episodes on. So if anybody logs into, a video, or watches a video, and it's like, I wonder if he's done that episode, eventually down there will say, what have we already played? And it's already going to say what champions have been donated by people for me to play. But we're against potentially a Vladimir. Again, just to remind everybody, this Unranked to Diamond, we don't do what a lot of streamers do, rush to Diamond or anything like that. We don't do it in 24 hours. We do it playing as much as we can. We average 100 champions played. Average, by the way, by the end. Now, I'm thinking what I want to play, and I'm thinking Brand mid. Brand just got a buff. He's pretty good versus Vlad, and I think it's underrated. So we're going to go Brand. Last Unranked to Diamond series, if my memory serves correct, we played Brand in the 2nd episode, and it was in support. But Brand has just received a buff, and I think it's pretty strong. If you don't know what it was, basically his percentage health damage, which it was 2% if my memory serves correct, is now 4%. And to the average person, 2% doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, that's a pretty big buff. So runes are running this game is going to be this. Arcane Comet, if you're like, oh, wouldn't Airy be better? Well, Brand, you're actually trying to hit stuns on people, so the Comet will 100% hit if you land that stun. Mana Flow Band, Transcendence, Gathering Storm to get stronger throughout the game. Eyeball Collection, and Relentless Hunter for the movement speed, so you actually can catch people. Without much further ado, let's get into the first game of this year's Unranked to Diamond. Okay, we're on the game. We're playing Brand, first episode of Unranked to Diamond, and it seems that we're actually going to say Cho'Gath in the mid lane, not Vladimir, unless they're going to swap around. But yeah, the question that I want to answer in today's episode is the Brand buffs that he recently got too much? Is he too strong? Because I have seen hints of him being a little bit too strong over the past few days. But yeah, we'll answer it today. So I'll say it will take me probably a couple episodes to get into the rhythm of things once again. The big thing with Unranked to Diamond I try to do is educate as much as I can. To commentate as much as I can. And sometimes my gameplay could suffer for that, but it should be okay, especially in the early stages. But just to teach, show you how to climb. A lot of people think that they can't climb, yet we get an account to Diamond every season, playing way more champions than we should. And that is one thing I do want to kind of point out. Don't do what I do. Don't play random champions. Don't play 100 champions to get to Diamond. Have a shorter champion pool. I just do it because I can, and I like to educate. But that is one big difference I do want to point out. This series of Unranked to Diamond as well will be a little bit different. We will be experimenting with more off-meta stuff. Arguably, you could say Brand is a bit off-meta. He's not a very popular pick. But yeah, it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I like Unranked to Diamond just as myself. It's a fun thing to do. And if this is your first video watching of mine or anything, as the second video of the day, we will be doing Climb to Master on my main account. So yeah. Alright, so they did end up swapping, which I kind of expected. It would have been weird to have a Cho'Gath mid lane. A melee champion versus a Brand probably wouldn't go very well for him. But I'm just trying to think how this game is going to go. If both teams go average, then it depends, actually. See, the annoying thing with their team comp, they actually have a lot of survival from me. So if I go for a big boom as Brand in a team fight, they have a lot of survivability. If Xayah ults at the right time, she dodges my ultimate. If Brand W's at the right time, he dodges my ultimate. If Kindred ults at the right time, they don't die. So they've got quite a lot of survivability where that's kind of annoying for a Brand who relies... Oh, hello. I was wondering what he actually was doing there. Because, like, when someone's directly running at you, especially, like, in a lane, you're like, is the jungler here? Nope. He was just feeling it. Okay, well, level 3 will potentially go for something on him. We have to remember we've got the Ignite advantage. Oh, he's got Nullifying. Okay, I didn't know he had Nullifying. Oh, a bit of lag. Okay, we nearly got him. He's trying to 2v1. Shen is nowhere to be seen. I'm going to try and kill Kindred. This body is just one of many. Where's anyone? Torn? Hello? There we go. That was a bit messy, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I would have liked to kill the Kindred. Like, Jax was just sitting here. I was expecting him to queue onto me so we're together. But yeah, just nothing. It's okay. It still worked. Let's go Corrupting and that. So we do have, unfortunately, a Vayne raging a bit. Again, raging when it comes to gameplay has always been... Oh, God. Ugh, has always been the most confusing thing to me. When you're lower rating, how can you expect good gameplay? The answer is you can't. So raging in terms of gameplay has never made sense. Plus, I would never play Vayne in low rating anyway. So, yeah. She didn't even go the right thing, by the way. Right now, the healing in bot lane is just kind of, let's say, overpowered. And if she had... We're just going to mute her, by the way. If she had the healing that the Xayah has, who's gone the relic shield and all that stuff, she'd be completely fine. But she's unfortunately gone a little bit of outdated stuff, which is going to unfortunately hurt her a little bit. So Brandy Nips, what are you doing? Wait, I'm Brandy Nips. Vladimir, what are you doing? So he just went for an Amp Tome. Okay. Fair enough. So I went Corrupting, by the way, because one, I like the survivability, but two, it adds to my dot potential. Brand is all about them dots. But yeah, I'm definitely nervous about bot lane this game. Like, I think he'll... Whoa, 7 farm. Ooh. I did not know... Oh, he's dead. Okay, I did not notice the Shen was on 7 farm. Again, some people might not just be ready for ranked. And some people, like, take it up and like, oh, the new season, I'm just going to play. I don't really know what it is. I'm just going to play. Sometimes it is a bit worrying. But yeah. Good trade. One more of them and he's dead. Especially with ultimate. Okay. We actually are trying to catch up with XP, believe it or not, because of our roam. That null mantle is actually going to be kind of annoying, isn't it? It's clever to take. I would recommend it if you're not the strongest of laner. It can make you survive a lot more than you'd think. Oh boy. So yeah, both of our solo lanes are losing right now. So this might be a relatively carry first episode. Which, I don't know, Brand can do it, but it's not perfect. I got that kill. We'll see. They're getting dove. Hopefully Jax can get something here, but I don't even know if he can. Yeah, this might be, unfortunately, a little bit too hard of a first episode to carry. Again, we will try our best, as always. Okay. We're going to try our best, everybody. We're going to try our best. Instantly. Brand is Smurf. Yeah. Again, one thing that I don't do is I don't say if I'm a Smurf to the people that are in the game. I try to be in the shadows. I know that sounds weird, but I don't want them to play any different. I don't want them to kind of go, I can just relax. There's a Smurf on my team. I don't want that. I want them to play the exact way they would if I wasn't on their team. I don't say I'm a Smurf. I don't, I won't say, yes, I am. Anything like that. I don't, say in Champion Select, hey, give me that role, I'm Smurf. I don't do any of that. I try to be incognito as much as I can in this series. Which is something I've always done. And I think that's something that Smurfs should always do. One of my biggest things... Ooh, nice dodge. One of my biggest things that I dislike about people that generally do Smurf quite a lot is the fact that they are very demanding and like, oh, no, give me that. It's like, well, this isn't your rating. You're a guest in this rating. So, yeah. If you are someone that does Smurf, if you picture yourself as a guest of the rating, then I think you're okay. Cool. I don't mind him having that, to be honest, because right now I'm definitely the strongest of my team. It's fine. I do need other people to be strong, because as a brand, I don't want to be the sole reliant on carrying this game. Because even if I get really fed, and I'm like, yeah, I can kill everything, one good Kindred ultimate ruins my day. Yes, bot lane. Okay. Yes and no. Come with me. And you'll see. Okay, Shen's actually caught up with CS, which is good. I don't know where Cho'Gath. Oh, there he is. Oh, no. I don't know why Jax is counter-farming that. Again, just be a little bit smart about when you're doing things and why. Always ask yourself why, and if there isn't an answer, don't do it. I'll max Q second. Q max second is risky because it is reliant on hitting it. And they do have a comp that can dodge stuff, but yeah. So right now my farm is actually lower than the Vladimir's. Obviously, I've had to roam and stuff like that, so I'm not expecting to be... Ooh, really? I'm just going to dodge that and maybe... No, I didn't get the kill. So they are desperate to shut me down, which is, I understand why. But yeah, that's even going to put me lower on farm now too. Yeah, it's okay. As long as Vayne can get, like, farming and she's not, like, a million miles behind, I think that's okay. Which is the current case. She's not that far behind in the grand scheme of things. And I can always catch up with the Vlad when I start getting more 1v1 kills on him. That's fine. So right now, like, again, some people would be nervous when you're, like, in this game. He just used W, so... Okay, good. That's good. That gives me the kill on him. Yeah, some people will be nervous, and this is part of climbing, is that you're gonna get games that you kind of feel like, no one knows what they're doing. Trust me, you get that in Diamond. All you gotta do is step up. And climb. And carry. Ooh. Where's Kindred? She'll be relatively low health, I would think. The question is she in her own jungle? The answer is no. Let's go! Where's the Taric? Is he AFK? There we go. That was messy, but we got him. Again, this is all I need. Again, sometimes, like, we're doing well, we're strong in that, but sometimes to carry, you've got to make plays and get other people on your team fed. This Vayne we've already seen is relatively negative in her attitude, wants to FF, blah, blah, blah. But if they're fed, do you think they want to FF? No. That's the way that this person works. That is such an annoying combo. Eh! There we go. Random teleport coming mid, which could tell me that Kindred is mid lane, by the way. Because why would this person be teleporting in? Yep. We got Shen ult. We have Shen ult. Shen. Oh, there we go. I got that stun. They got that kill. We might be able to kill him. We might be. Maybe. Can't reach. There we go. That's what I like to see. Well done, everybody. Good teamwork. All right, so you can start to see it starts getting picked back up, which is really good. Bot lane, unfortunately, does die in the 2v2 again, which is like, eh. I don't think they based after they got that one kill. Maybe they should have. But so far, not terrible. I can deal with an okay strength Xayah. And by the way, I'm basing right now because I want to go bot lane. We don't need that mid tower like pronto or anything. Oh, I actually was... my mistake there, I will say. I was expecting them to go back, but they didn't. So they might actually end up with First Blood Tower. Come. Oh, they want to kill her. That's fine, too. I've seen a lot of Kindreds in the jungle, and a lot of them, like, for some reason, feed. I think it's a hard balance champion. Ooh, hello. Eh. Come on. Damn. That was my bad. I think we potentially could have gone in maybe a bit more there, but never mind. Just run. Just... Oh, God. Caps. Just run. If they can survive, this is fine. That was my bad. Just sacrifice the Taric. Yeah. No. Just back. Just back. Let's see how it goes. That was a good Shen W. Okay, I'm on my way. But the problem is I don't have anything to get on them. I don't have flash or anything. See? They should have just backed off. God. Can't remember. Did I pick Brand into Vlad? I think I did. That's why you don't run into the enemy's jungle after you just had a big fight. They're most likely around. Okay, good. We get that nice solo kill. That kind of well, it doesn't make up for that mistake I did over here. I will say one thing, just to point out, I am a bit nervous. I don't ever get nervous at ranked, but episode 1 of Unranked to Diamond has always been... I don't know. It's always made me a little bit nervous. Because it's a bit random. You don't know how well your team's going to do. That was my bad. Again, I'm making too many mistakes. I will say she has actually gone the wrong build, and my Vayne is going the wrong build. There isn't much point to rush Bork in this game. But, again, this rating, it will most likely be about, I don't know, mid-high silver-ish. If we group right now, I think we win the game, by the way. If we wanted to. If we group when I'm up, we pretty much win. We'll see what my team think of that. Like, the enemy team are grouping for some reason. Cho'Gath has gone Roa. If Vladimir just used teleport in bot lane. By the way, again, don't go Roa on something like Cho'Gath. Your job isn't Roa. Your job is tank. Your job isn't, I need to kill people. Your ult does true damage anyway. I guess it's an easy mistake to make, but yeah. Thought someone was below the Vayne then. Okay, let's see what my team do. Okay, they should be nearby, but no movement. Okay. Just get my ultimate there. Where is anybody? We got Shen R. No, we don't. Okay, I've got to get used to the reaction time of people. It's slow. Need to react. A lot. Oh, God. That would have been fine, but holy moly, the reaction time was very, very low. The problem that I think we have as well is this Vayne. She's raging. Again, don't rage, everybody. This game, again, if I had to put a percentage of if this game is a victory or not, I'd probably say if we play it correctly, 60%. But with her, it makes it about 20%. You can't win a game, or it's very hard to win games if people just give up, right? In the lower rating you go, the easier it is to win ranked games, and the less 100%, the less set in stone it is, who's gonna win. Comp practically doesn't matter. Mistakes don't really matter because the enemy team will make a mistake in 5 minutes. Like, again, that's the whole point. But if someone just gives up and is like, nah, we've lost at, you know, the 17-minute mark, you know. And again, I don't know. It's going to take me a while. And again, I know a lot of people, whenever this type of thing happens with Smurfs and that, they think that Smurfs make excuses. Obviously, the grand scheme of things, I probably shouldn't have been there, but I am going to play a slightly different way right now to what I'm expecting my team to do. I'm expecting them to be there, react, where obviously this is a different rating than I'm used to. I haven't done Unranked to Diamond in months, so it's going to take me a while to kind of go, oh, right, that's how they react. Why do this? I am the fire that cleanses the world. But yeah, apart from that, I think we'll be okay. I wonder if they're going to group, because they might want that mid lane in here. We have Shen up again. He didn't use it in that team fight for some reason. Jax is completely out of position right now. You can't contain me, summoner. I'm really scared that they're all going to die. Okay, Xayah's there. Xayah's pretty much the only problem in this game, in my opinion. She's the only one I'm kind of scared of. She just got wrecked by the Janna. Are you building AP? How did that miss? Tarek's going the wrong way. Taunt it! Where's the taunt? So slow reaction times. It's crazy. Again, a lot of people have always asked me, what's the biggest rating difference that you can see? Reaction time. It's huge. You could have parked a bus in that reaction time to get that taunt in. Holy moly. That was crazy. We can kill them right now. This was probably, like, they might get that tower, but they should never get this in Hib. But yeah, Vayne's build does not help that much. The only thing it helps would probably be killing the Cho'Gath, and I don't know, he's not even got boots. So we just need to prioritize killing the right target. So that was an okay engage. Xayah again did a good ultimate. I will say that's what the annoying thing, I said it right at the beginning of this game. Annoying thing with this game is the comp that the enemy team have is actually pretty good versus a Brand. Do I feel Brand is pretty strong? Honestly, yeah, we did some really high damage in the early game and stuff like that. But they can avoid a lot of my damage, which is kind of annoying. Uh-oh. Now they're losing that as well? Wait, what's going on? So we lost this one because he went 1v3, but then they lost that one because they were 3v2? What? I'm confused. So I will say episode 1, one thing I don't think I've mentioned either, by the way. Unfortunately, it will be like really sad if it is the case. But I upload every single game on this account. It's one thing that I do differently than other people that may do a similar series. Why would you engage on the Janna? Engage on the damage. The problem with this game is that we're not focusing the right people. But yeah, I upload every episode, so if we do lose this one, it'll be uploaded. But yeah, and a lot, again, the blame game is coming in. The Vayne has played negative, but we can't ignore the basics. We can't ignore people constantly running in and just dying or stuff like that. I just want to do damage to her, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you can't ignore the Shen was on 7 farm for ages. You can't ignore the reaction time of fights that we could turn. All this stuff is people, they ignore. You can't ignore. He missed his taunt. Vayne ran in again. So, yeah, episodes 1. I think this might be the first loss in Unranked Diamond history of episode 1 being a loss. Unfortunate. But it's part of the climb. Again, I try to show a realistic climb when I do these. As much as I can. And a lot of people, again, would be really annoyed by it. It's solo queue. If you get annoyed by losses in solo queue, don't play solo queue. God. I will say, Brand might have been the wrong pick. That's one thing I will put my hands up and say. Brand might have been the wrong pick. He hit the damage! Woo! He taunted! He hit a taunt! Oh my god, things are turning. She didn't hit the condemn. Wait a minute. Will my team realize that our late game is stronger? Find out now. So we'll keep playing, but yeah. The problem with Brand that I will say is not just the enemy team comp has things against it. He's not the best solo carry. And this might have been a game that we kind of needed a solo carry. And one thing that I can go and maybe expand on earlier. If I knew this game was going to go the way it's gone. Because I felt like in mid-game we were turning it. There was more confidence coming out. I was roaming and getting people a couple kills here and there. If I knew that I would have been really solo dependent on carrying this, I probably would have taken them kills. So yeah, that is one thing that I probably would have done differently. But again, hindsight is a wonderful thing. If you use hindsight in life, you'll only get yourself frustrated. So, yeah. Just keep farming, really. Like, again, our late game is godlike. If they run into our base and just muck up, misposition, we get a couple kills here and there, the game starts to turn slowly. Is it likely we're going to win? No. But is it likely that the enemy team are going to make a mistake somewhere? Yeah. Again, the lower rating you go, the more mistakes that happen. I have won games, sorry, and I've even lost games where everything is dead. That all the inhibitors are dead, everything like that. I've lost games where we should have won. I've uploaded videos of that in the past, so who knows? The more farm we get now, the stronger we're actually getting as well, so we'll see. I need to get a good ultimate off. They just got, like, randomly engaged on, though. Where do I want to ult? They might just end. Got my ultimate off. They just killed me. Oh, well. First game of Unranked Diamond, unfortunately a loss. Again, I can't be too annoyed with it. It's just the way that it goes. It happens. No problem. There's a little bit too much going on. And I will say this is going to happen. It's embarrassing because, you know, it's like, oh, the first episode's a loss. That kind of sucks. Episode 1 is usually like a very high viewed episode. So yeah, it sucks for me, but what can I say? It happens. It's solo queue. You can't always expect to get wins. If you always expect to get wins, you'll be rank 1 challenger. You're not gonna be. So we end with an A-, 764, 150 farm, and then damage done, doing the most damage in the game, which isn't surprising to me. But yeah, unfortunately, there was just a bit too much of a difference in the bot lane. The Desire was wrecking the Vayne. The reaction time was huge of not jumping on people, taunting them, stunning them. Like, one thing I'll say, so maybe after every single episode, maybe I'll notice, like, or say one thing that has stood out to me at the end of every single episode. This time is going to be a reaction time. That is the biggest thing that stood out to me this episode, of people just not reacting to anything, which is bizarre. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy, regardless, and you're happy Unranked Diamond is back, throw a like on the video. Let me know you're happy it's back anyway. And yeah, hopefully the first loss doesn't discourage people too much. Again, I do, you know, some YouTubers would, you know, hide this and be like, oh, no, it didn't happen. I embrace it. It happened. We lost. Next game. So anyway, like if you like it, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.